Hi friends, welcome for a new practice of Ready Set Yoga. Today we are going to flow together to strengthen our core. So it's going to be a short practice, but it's going to be very energetic. You can just do this practice by its own, maybe do a couple of sun salutation first to get warmed up, or you can even add it to your usual practice if you already have a structured home practice. So I hope you will enjoy, and let's get started. Keep a comfortable seated position, activate your core, bring your hands on your knees, relax your shoulders and close your eyes. Start breathing from your nostrils. And try to focus on this moment. It's going to be a short practice, but you want to be present for the entire time. Keep breathing and focusing on this moment. Keep shoulders relaxed, spine nice and long. Gently open your eyes. Interlace your fingers and bring your hands behind your head, elbows in, and bring your chin towards your chest. Activate your core. Keep breathing. One more breath. Right hand on opposite ear. Inhale, extend, exhale, stretch. Relax your right shoulder and extend your left side. Come back to center and change side. Inhale, exhale, relax both shoulders, extend your right side this time. Before starting practicing core, I always like to stretch my neck and my wrist usually, and to warm up a little bit my front body as well. Inhale, back to center, exhale, relax. Come into a 4 points position and bring your hands in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. As you inhale, cat cow. In, open, exhale. Gaze to navel. Inhale, gaze up, shoulder blades together. Exhale, activate your core. 2 more, in, and exhale, and 1 more. Exhale. Go into a neutral position and keep your hands in line with your shoulders, and start going back and forward on your wrists. Push down with your entire hands, all the fingers, the palms, the thumbs. Really keep your body active in every part. Point out with your fingers, wrists facing each other, and go from side to side. Keep putting a little bit of weight on your wrist. When we work core and we are going to use a lot our hands and wrists, it's always safer to warm up our wrists first. Point fingers towards our knees, thumbs out. So try not to do this, but this. And again, go forward and backward. Bring your sitting bones towards your heels. You can even detach the palms from the mat. That's okay. Okay, go back to center, to neutral position. Place the top of your right hand on the mat and left hand on top of the other hand. Inhale, strong core, and go towards your left. Feel the stretch in the right arm. Keep core active. Couple of more breaths here. Change side and go towards your right. Navel stays to the center. Okay, place your hands back on the mat. Come on your knees. Bring your hands on your hips and bring your elbows in. Inhale, extend your spine and gently back bend. It's a really gentle camel pose. We're not trying to back bending actually here. We just want to extend the front part of the body. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Point your toes if you need to. And keep for now your chin towards your chest. You don't need to go very deep in this pose, but keep your belly button in. That's very important. Stay active and keep your gluteus soft as much as you can. Two more breaths. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, relax. Place your hands on the mat. Toes under and sitting bones up. Tailbone up. Downward facing dog. Start pedaling out a little bit. Get ready for the real core work. This was the warm-up. If you want to add a couple of sun salutation, this could be the right moment to do that. If you need to, if you don't have the time, or if you don't feel like you need to, we can just get started here with our core work. Inhale, come on top of your toes. Exhale, heels down, downward facing dog. Drag your navel in. Gaze towards your knee. As you inhale, bring your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your nose. Shoulders are in line with your hands, with your wrist. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose again. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. This time we stay here. Try to really push with your knee towards your nose and vice versa. And to keep your core engaged, you're really pushing up with your navel and your thighs towards your chest. Inhale, go up. Exhale, down, downward facing dog. Now relax for 2 breaths here. We're gonna do first the entire right side and then we're gonna change to the left side. This is gonna get us more tired, but it's gonna work even better on our core, at least for today's practice. Inhale, come up with your right leg. Exhale, bring your knee towards your right elbow. Actually, even higher, if you can go to the armpit, it's even better. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow and shoulders over wrist. Inhale up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, forward. And last one, in. And exhale. Stay for 5, 4, strong core, push the mat away. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Relax, stand, push the floor away. Navel in, keep your engagement. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow or even armpits as before. Inhale, go up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. 2 more, in, and X, and last one, in, and exhale. Stay for 5, 4, 3, resist, 2 and 1. Inhale, exhale, bring your right knee on the mat, extend your left leg, open your chest, and as you exhale, go down with your belly towards the mat. Keep your hips in line and enter Sleeping Swan. Just relax here for a while. Breathe into those areas that feel most painful. Just stay in the pose. It's important to bring the breath to a normal rhythm again before we start working on our left side. I'm doing this for me as well. I need to catch up on my breath before I do the other side, or I won't be able to talk. One more breath. Okay, place your hands back on the mat. Left toes under. Inhale, step back and come back into downward facing dog. Extend, relax your neck, and let's start on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Engage your core, push away the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up, 3. Exhale, and 2 more, in, X, and last one, in, exhale, stay, push with your thigh towards your chest, knee to nose, nose towards your knee, push the floor away, inhale, back up, exhale, downward facing dog. Relax here for 2 and 1. As you inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow or armpit, shoulder. Go higher. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Try not to go down with your hips. Stay up. Inhale up. Exhale, keep it, the entire body is engaged, is working. Inhale up, exhale forward, stay. 5, 4, engage 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Extend, extend your arms, push down with your heels. If you have your knees bent and your heels up, it's okay. Okay, last one. Inhale, come up with your left leg. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Push the floor away, shoulder blades apart. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. 2 more, in and exhale, in and exhale, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale up, exhale, one-legged pigeon on left side. It's actually more a Sleeping Swan variation. We just want to chill here. Inhale, extend, and as you exhale, come down. If you need to, if you're very uncomfortable here, you can place your block, one block under your left gluteus. That's totally fine. You can keep your forearms on the mat, or if you feel okay with that, you can extend the entire body down and place your forearm and your forehead on the mat. A couple of more breaths here. Sometimes when we talk about core work, we imagine to work on our abs, when we actually are working on so much more than that. It's not just abs. Move if you need to, just relax here. One more breath. Okay, place your hands down, toes under, inhale, step back, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up, and as you exhale, step forward with your right foot out of your right hand, and try to use your core to make it as slow as possible. Inhale, back up, exhale, again same thing, and try not to make any noise. One more, inhale up, exhale forward. Stay, move a little bit back and forward. Inhale, step back, exhale, downward facing dog. Now repeat on the other side. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, step forward, no noise, core engaged. Two more, inhale. If you can't get to your hand, it's not a problem, you can just go halfway there. Like here it's fine, or wherever you can go. Inhale up, exhale forward. Stay and rock, back and forward. Your core is always engaged, remember. Hands on the mat, inhale, step back, exhale, downward facing dog. Extend. From here, transit into plank pose. You want to have your hands and your wrist actually right under your shoulders. Suck your belly in, navel in, core engaged. Push back with your heels and try to keep your spine slightly curved, like you want to push your shoulder blades farther away from each other. Okay, but your chest, it's still open a little bit. It's hard to understand. Anyway, just keep the pose for other 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, strong hands, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees on the mat, wide as your mat. Big toe together, and go into child pose. It's an active rest, so keep your fingertips on the mat, your forehead down, but your arms are strong, and push with your chest towards your mat. Inhale, tuck your toes under, come into downward facing dog. Exhale, relax. Inhale, look forward and hop to the front of your mat. Extend your spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up into chair pose. Arms parallel to the floor, hands engaged. And navel in. Come in your tiptoes and bring your glutes down towards the mat. But don't touch your heels with your glutes. Stay strong here and sit on your mat. Enter Navasana if you can, straight away. You can keep your legs straight or bend. It's the same as long as you're working. So you can bend your knees, palms facing each other. Keep breathing. Your knees push towards your chest and your chest towards your knees. Come up with your hands. Gaze at your toes. And relax your shoulders. Open your arms. Smile. I can imagine your faces right now. Knees bent or straight, both are fine. Just keep your variation. One more breath. Exhale. Bend your knee. Now you can go with your hands, fingertips or blocks under your hands, and come up with your gluteus, engage your core. Exhale down and enter again into Navasana. I'll show it from this side because it's better. So in, come up into Navasana, this time with your knees bent. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, go down into Ardha Navasana. Okay, it's gonna be hard with the microphone. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. In. And exhale. And last one. In. And exhale. Go back into Ardha Navasana and stay for 5, 4. Try to push down with your navel. Shoulders don't touch the floor and have your feet at around 30 centimeters up. 2 and 1. Release and relax. Bring your right hand on your belly, left hand on top, and do a little massage, like little circles on your belly. On one direction and then on the other direction. Okay, relax. Interlace your fingers. And now we want to bring our hands behind our neck. Here. Interlace fingers, hands behind your neck, elbows in. And bend your knees. Bring your knees towards your chest. Detach your shoulders from the mat. Extend your right leg and bring your right elbows towards your opposite knee. And do the same to the other side, and we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stay to the center, knees towards your elbows and vice versa. Keep breathing and relax. Take a quick Shavasana just for a couple of seconds here, just to recharge a little, and we repeat the same thing all over again. Not from the start, just this one. Or if you want, you can actually repeat the entire sequence twice. That's a lot of core work. Okay, interlace your fingers again behind your neck, a little bit higher actually. Exhale, knees to nose. Extend the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees to elbows, elbows to knees. Other 3, 2, keep breathing, and 1. Relax, extend your legs, and again, right hand on your belly, left hand on top, and do some circular movements on one direction and then to the other. We're almost done. Our core work it's finished. Now we can move to some counter poses. Bend your knees, bring your heels closer to your glutes and your palms facing the mat. Your knees are and your feet are hips width apart. Now you want to keep your gaze up. Try not to move your neck. If you need to watch first and then do the pose, or otherwise just listen to my voice. Inhale, push with your hands down and bring your glutes up. Try to relax your glutes and keep your inner thighs engaged, pushing with your knee one towards the other, your knees one towards the other. Bring your chest towards your chin. You can stay here or even interlace your fingers and push down with your hands. Open your chest a little bit more. Try to think about it as you are extending and stretching your front body more than back bending, because this is what we want to do right now. We're trying to extend all the area on which we work today. Do not let your knees splay out, like go out, but keep them in line with your feet and your hips. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, open, and as you exhale, come back down on the mat. Bring your knees towards your chest. I can go reverse. Okay, have to take my microphone off. Oh, great, finally. Much better. Hug your knees in. Relax your shoulders. And bring your gaze towards your left, knees towards your right. And left palm faces up. Relax here. Into this twist. Of course, if you want to add a couple of more heart openers before ending the practice, you're more than welcome to do that. That would actually be the right moment to do that. Core and back bending together are a great combo. Come back to the center and change side. You probably feel tired, like your core feels tired, but this practice and generally core practices give you a lot of energy that you can burn throughout the day. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, enter into Shavasana, the final resting pose. Palms up, close your eyes and breathe naturally. Just stay here as long as you need. Try to not skip the final resting pose. Thank you very much for joining me today on the mat. It was a pleasure to practice and guide you through this practice. I hope you enjoy it and have a nice day. Namaste. Thank you.